Evening everyone, it's Mel again here from My Paper Oasis. I am back again for Stamp It Sunday for tonight so that I can show you how to make another quick and simple card. So tonight I'm showing you how to make what we call a window card, where we're going to create this little window with some of our designer series paper to make it super simple. All it is one stamp most of the time, depending on the look that you're trying to create. So again, because it's close to Christmas, I'm doing a little bit of Christmas as well as some regular cards. So this one's on our Emerald Envy. It's using our Presents and Pine Cones paper. The little presents are literally just cut from the design, one of the sheets of the designer series paper. And this is a bit of our gold thread in the triple twine pack that we've got. The stamp is from our Tin of Tags stamp set. So I've done the Tin of Tags. We had a class the other day, and it has some amazing stamps in it for Christmas, and you can use it for birthdays and things as well. This is the Tin of Tags set. So it's got your to and from because of the tags, but it's got warm wishes and mistletoe kisses. It's got a few Christmassy things, but it also has things that you could use for birthdays, like go ahead, tear it open with love, surprise, this is for you. So it doesn't all have to be purely Christmas and special delivery. So that's just one of our stamp sets that we've got in the current catalogue. So a couple of other cards that I had a quick make with was using another Christmas card, but using our Candy Lane designer series paper and a bit of our Real Red ribbon. Again, another stamp from the Tin of Tags set, and I don't know if you can see that, but the little house has the wink of Stella all over the white to give it like a little bit of snow look. It's quite pretty. And I decided to have a little bit of a go at a mail card today. And you could change this up a little bit if you wanted to for a female. And that one's using our Seaside Shore stamp set and by the Shore Designer Series paper. Hi Glenda, how you going? Hi Michelle, nice to see you this week. So I'm going to pop along and we're going to create a completely different one again tonight. So tonight I'm going to use some of our new in colour. This is our Sweet Sugar Plum paper. So it's just a piece of our A4 cardstock. It's cut along the short side and it's cut at 4 1/8 of an inch. Then you basically just fold it in half and burnish it with our burnishing tool across to give it a nice crease. And we're going to set that one aside. I've got a little bow tie just because we're doing a video. It saves a little bit of time. This is some of our ruched ribbon in the Flirty Flamingo. Again, this is one of our in colours for this season and this year. And this is another one of our designer series paper sets. This is our Blooms and Bliss, a new set out this year. We always have new designer series papers every year. Again, double-sided, but I'm going to make a bit of a floral card this time. So what you're going to need, the DSP is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8 in its measurement. And I'm going to use a piece of white card underneath so that we can, do this piece here. Now, some people would just use a bigger circle or a little square, but I just use a piece that's slightly smaller than the designer series paper so that, it lines up a little bit easier. So this white Whisper White piece is 5 1/2 inches by 3 3/4 inches wide. So you'll see if we pop them on each other, it is just slightly smaller. So what we're going to do to make this window sheet is what you want to do is get your 2-inch circle punch, which is what I've got right here. And you're just going to cut a piece of your designer series paper, and you want to take the circle punch almost to the edge, and you can put it up as high or as down as low as you like. So I'm just going to punch with a little bit of a flat edge like that and pop your circle to the side. So you're left with a piece like this, and this is where you're going to line up for your stamping. So make sure when you line up that you've still got a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom, as you can see, and you could cut it smaller if you wanted to. It's really up to you. And then you need to line up your points here and here with your white cardstock. So you can see that that's lining up and it's allowing you to have this window, yeah? So I'm going to use Rich Razzleberry. I really find Rich Razzleberry, it's an ink that we've had for a while, but it really goes prettily with the, Sweet Sugar Plum. I'm just going to do a thank you on this one, just a little thank you sentiment. I know I haven't put the sticker on. So tap, tap, tapping on the ink pad until you can see you've got a nice coating of ink. And then you're just going to pop it straight down. I'm going to do this one a little bit to the right because I've got some flowers that I want to put on. But generally you would have your sentiment straight and in the middle. As you can see with this one, it only just fit the S, kind of came up on the blue card slightly. So you need to make sure that you're getting your sentiment size right before you stamp. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to use, I like to use lots of dimensionals. I like to give this height. So you can adhere it straight down like that if you want to, but I actually want to give it some height and I want to put the ribbon on as well. So I'm going to flip this over and I've just cut a small piece of ribbon, as you can see, because it helps save ribbon, and then you can tie a really nice bow. So I'm just going to pop some adhesive on either side here. And I'm just going to put my ribbon, tuck it underneath there so I can feel it adhere. Pull it straight. Oh, sorry guys, you can't even see that. Pull it straight and just flip it over and tuck it under on the other side. So it's actually, oh, sticking to me now. Got the adhesive on both sides there. And then once I've done that, then I'm going to put my dimensionals all over the back. I'm going to support this little circle a little bit, just so it doesn't get squashed, you know, if you're putting it in the post and that kind of thing. So lots of dimensionals on. Who doesn't like a good dimensional, huh? And one more for good measure. Okay. So we're just going to peel those bits off. Oh, I can see you've said pretty, Michelle. Is this referring to the paper or the cards? Some of our papers are so gorgeous at the moment. I really, really love our By the Shore paper with all the fishies. It's a good one for a male card. You can even do it female because some of the colours are like pinky colours. Okay, so when you're sticking this back down, now that we've put the dimensionals on, we're ready to stick it back down. So you want to make sure that you're lining it up again so you've got edges. So making sure it's covering your white all the way around and lining up your points again with the edge of the white cardstock. And once you're happy, you can just pop that down. And there you go, you can see both. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so once you've done that, you can just flip it over, run your adhesive down. Now you'll feel it's a bit bumpy because you've got your dimensionals underneath, but that's okay. Popping it, make sure your card's the right way. Popping it down. There we go. And then all we're going to do is pop some flowers on. So for this one I'm using flowers out of the Grateful Bunch set. So this is a triple flower, as you can see. And we have the great thing about this one is we have a matching punch. So I'm going to use Rich Razzleberry again just to demonstrate how you use this. So once I've inked up, you can see that there's actually 3 flowers on this one. So we're just going to stamp it straight down and straight up on the cardstock using our matte because we're using a photopolymer stamp. So the great thing about this one is we have the punch like this. So it actually does all of the 3 flowers at once. Try that again. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in, and you can see we can line all of them up at once. So you're just going to move it till you've got them all in the punch. It's really hard to see through the camera. And then you just punch it down. And there we go. We've got all of our bits again. So then you end up with 3 little flowers. So we're going to pop these around our card. So I've actually punched some in the Flirty Flamingo as well, a bit earlier. So we can just lay them around until we're kind of happy with the design. And these ones I'm going to pop a couple up on top of each other, I think, as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm quite happy with that. All right. So I might just use glue dots for these because it's super quick and super simple. So we'll just get our glue dot and pop these on. I might actually change up the sizes a bit in between. Now I'm going to muck up my colour scheme. It's all right, we can cope. There we go. And just because I have another small purple one, and because I need to break up my colour, I'm going to pop him there. And I might put some dimensionals on tonight as well. The flowers are awesome, aren't they? Hi Heather, nice to have you along, Dale. Oops, missed it. So just a few blingles to pretty this one up. And I've got a small one here which will fit perfectly in there. And again, another, oh, stuck to my finger. Another dot for our ribbon. Pop that down. And it's done. That's it, guys. Quick and simple cards again. They're the best kind of cards that you can make, I think. So there's the collection. Super simple, one stamp and lots of designer series paper, or 2 stamps in this case, but using our designer series paper to make a whole heap of cards. And obviously, you know, because our paper is double-sided, you will never kind of get the same card, you know, twice. You can make so many different varieties from one pack of designer series paper. Remember, the designer series paper is on sale only till the end of October. You don't have too much longer for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed those cards. Hi Sylvia, just seen that you've joined us as well. I'm not sure what the grabbing tool is that you're talking about, Dale. If you're talking about this is, well, I like to call it a pokey tool, but it's actually our, oh my gosh, I've just had a mental blank. Oh, piercing tool, that's the word. This is actually our piercing tool, if that's what you're referring to. Have a really nice night, everyone. I hope you like that. If you have any questions, feel free to post them underneath and I can answer them as well. And I'll pop all of this on my blog during the week with all the measurements so you can have a really good look and a how-to, and with all the product list there as well. Have a really nice night, people. Bye.